What's going on, guys? Robinson DUP. I hope you enjoy this guerrilla style, not well lit vlog for Road to Pro debut. I wanted to give you guys a quick update. I'm still behind catching up from Fitcon, but I want to get this this video out. So I managed to bring all my food down to Waxahachie, Texas. Basically kept me on track the entire time I was down there. Made sure I was hitting my macros. Got an extra workout in on Friday because that's usually an off day. So I weighed myself and now I'm down to 186. So I actually dropped 2 pounds while I was away on the trip, so it actually worked pretty well. John is not changing my macros right now. We're going to ride this out for the rest of the week and kind of see what happens, see if I'm any lighter by the end of the week. There's no point to reduce food if if I'm still dropping weight. So far so good. Legs are coming in, or at least they look better than I think they did when I got my pro card at this point in my cut. I still don't know how much weight I still have to go. I'm guessing probably about maybe 8 more pounds, 9 more pounds, somewhere in there. Can't really tell. I don't think I'm going to weigh in at 173 this time. I would like to think that I'm going to weigh more after a year and a half of properly bulking and training and whatnot. I know you guys have been listening to me about my back injury. I was actually able to get 2 squat sessions in recently. Knock on wood, without any issues. Been feeling okay. Been taking it easy though. So for instance, yesterday I did 225-pound squats. I think about 8 sets I did at about 8 to 10 reps each set. I have to be careful, and I need to stay healthy, so we're just going to try to maintain strength in my legs and maintain as much mass as I possibly can. At this point, I'm pretty far into my contest prep, so I doubt I'm going to be putting any real mass on, but just do the best I can, I guess, to keep my legs in the best shape possible and stay healthy throughout the rest of the prep. I'm not really concerned about my strength. My strength levels are pretty good. Unfortunately, my squats have had to come down just because of the chronic back issue that I've had. Where I'm used to squatting over 300, I'm now squatting in maybe the mid 2s. It's just one of those things where, this is about longevity. I need to stay healthy, and then I guess once I get through my shows and whatnot, maybe I can work through rehabbing whatever this issue is. If it doesn't get better, or whatever the case may be. I mean, it is getting better because I don't have the pain that I used to have, but getting mass back on my legs and working through it once again like I did throughout my entire off season. Outside of that, I wanted to talk about Fitcon real quick. It was a great time. I wish the ANBF show had more competitors, but I have a feeling next year we'll have a bigger crowd, or at least more competitors, I should say. Sometimes when you do these shows for the first time, sometimes you get a decent turnout, sometimes you have a small turnout, but usually they increase by the second year. I want to thank every YouTuber that came out to support Fitcon. We had Chris Jones there, Mark Lobliner, Van Bra, Jerry Ward, Olympus Iron, David Whitaker from ExtremeLiving.biz. Who else was there? Luther Training, Candido Training, HQ, Chelsea Lifts, JP Fitness and Blondie Builder came out, Top Flight Fitness. There were so many more. I'm just going off the top of my head, but I wanted to thank every single one of you for coming out. It means a lot to the ANBF that you're showing your support. And the one thing I wanted to say is, I see a lot of trolls about how a lot of the YouTubers are all about themselves. Listen, I consider everybody I met a friend of mine at this point. We all talked. We all had a great time. We didn't know each other from a hole in the wall. I especially spent a lot of time with Bobby from Olympus Iron and JP Fitness, getting to know them. I feel like I've known them my entire life. I mean, we've talked to each other via some emails and whatnot, but it just felt like I've known them forever. Jerry Ward is a great guy too, from BioS3 Raw TV. I've met him now twice between the ANBF show in Virginia and now in Texas. He and his girlfriend Carrie are great people. They're always so nice and always take the time to say hello and talk. And we were going back and forth about prep stories and injuries and how things are going. So it's the one thing I noticed about the fitness family is, listen, we may not always agree on everything, but we do respect each other, and we have a great time lifting together. Regarding the after event, I'm going to post some expo footage. You're not going to see a lot of footage from Metroflex, unfortunately. It was ridiculous. I mean, between all the fans that came and the YouTubers that came to Metroflex, there's just not enough room. And that's just not my scene. Listen, I mean, I appreciate the sport, and it's crazy and it's awesome, but I can't get a legit workout in. So I was actually able to get there maybe an hour before a lot of people showed up and get like a semi, decent halfway through a workout before it got too ridiculous. And so I don't have a lot of lifting footage from that. I'm sorry, guys. I know you're probably looking for like some motivational lifting. I would have loved to have recorded it, but just wasn't going to happen. And I want to give a really big shout out to Big J from Big J's Extreme Fitness. Thank you for hosting this. Thank you for your support. All I have to say about Big J is what he says on camera, he says off camera. He's genuine. He means what he says, and all he wants is for this whole YouTube fitness community to help grow, be positive, and help everybody that watches our channels achieve their goals as well. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the vlog. Sorry it's a little late. I've got more footage from Fitcon coming. I can only process so much at once, and I'll talk to you guys later.